Is this lock dangerous? It's probably more dangerous than what you suspect. I found an alternative to swap it out nice and easy, and it's not that expensive. Hope you enjoy this video and check this thing out. Last summer, when we had our slide repaired, I was shocked when I dropped it off and the mechanic said, "Oh, I don't need your key. We have the universal key." So what are you talking about? So that main lock, as long as you leave it locked, we have a universal key. All these are keyed the same. I had no idea. So ever since then, I've been looking for an alternative to try and find a new, unique lock to keep my family safe. And I found one during Amazon Prime Day, made by RVLock.com, and I bought their V4. So today we're going to unpack the box, we're going to install it, and see how easy it is. It says it's a 15-minute installation. Let's see. First, let's start with opening the box. All right, so as I originally started taking this out of the box, I decided this packaging is so good, I'm going to record opening this. It originally came in this sleeve, and it was so tightly packaged in there, I couldn't put it back in. So when it arrives, this is in here. This box is very well done. It's very well put together. Nice little magnet clasp here. You open it up and there's some features about the lock itself. Let's see, this is details inside. Let's see what we have in here. Warranty and some tutorials with a QR code. Looks like some stickers and a user manual. Anything else? No. And there's the lock. Sitting right here prominently on top. See the little finger thing. Pull this little cover off, and that's heavy. So here is the lock itself. Accessories. So this is the exterior portion. So we have in here, looks like a pair of keys, the key fob, looks like the exterior striker plates, and the interior latch. So that all feels really nice. So very well packaged. Very impressed with what I see so far. Let's see if it's truly a 15-minute install, as they say, or if it's going to take a little while longer. It looks pretty straightforward. Looks like maybe 4 screws included here. We'll look through the owner's manual, the user's manual, and let's see how easy this thing installs. All right. So according to the instructions, first thing we got to do is we got to remove the old one. Said to close this. Makes sense. Keep the bugs out. They actually suggested latching your door. Totally makes sense. Set that move around. Here. Kind of hung up on the siding there a little bit, but old one out. That was pretty easy. Now this is take the new one, make sure the wire is safe and secure. what's happening here is I'm pinching this wire is getting pinched. So I'm gonna have to kind of maneuver this a little bit, flatten it out. Now, well, this is gonna show up on camera. But that little bit of wire is getting pinched. Kind of bend that up a little bit out of the way. There we go. I think I got it figured out now. There. That looks better. That looks better. Nice and flush. Nice and closed. Very happy with that. Much better. Drop it on the gravel, that could be trouble. This one off a little bit. Oh man. So what I just discovered is the screws that came with this are a coarse thread. The ones that came out of the old one were a fine thread. So those screws are not able to be swapped out. They've got to go with the one from the kit. What it's doing is it's pulling that whole thing tight. I lost that little screw again. Dang it. I can already cut. I'm going to have to cut this bigger. I can tell I'm going to have to cut that bigger. That's not going to work. Let's take a look. This is as far this way as I can go. Well, shoot, now it's sitting in there nice and pretty. Well, how about that? I just slid it in there, sitting there beautiful. Okay, let's try this again. I just didn't have it set in there properly, I guess. I don't know. But it is sitting in there just absolutely perfectly right now. Pretty, flush. Perfect. Now let's find that other screw that fell. I saw it just a second ago. There it is. Pretty flush, nice. Okay. Now we'll come back in here. Click this in again. Push this from this side. Make this tuck in behind there. Perfect. Nice and pretty. Now our biggest challenge is just getting everything lined up. That front part is what? It's there. Slip this screw in. So we'll keep everything loose at first as we line everything up. Realized I put in the wrong screw. I'm supposed to put in these black screws. Look at there. Deadbolt out. Latch. On this side, latch. Great. Now let's tighten everything up. Looks good, feels good. Let's tighten these. Let's see how it does with the latch. Tell you what I'm going to do though. This came with another one of these. I'm going to swap that out. Looks very similar, but just a little bit different, plus shinier. That was kind of adjustability to this. I'm going to start it off about what I think it is. Let's see how that works. That's nice and snug. Yeah, perfect. Now,
RV Lock.
listen to that. Welcome to RV Lock. And you're unlocked. There it goes. Push and hold, it's locked. Now it's still factory setting. Unlocked. Kids come running up. Locked. That's the deadbolt that locks. Took me a few more minutes than 15 minutes, simply because I couldn't get that positioned in there just right. But it wasn't that hard. It wasn't that big of a struggle. Just got to watch those wires. Be very careful of those wires. So in order to change out the factory code that came with it, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, there's a little button inside here. Use the smallest little thing from a hex kit. Hit code reset. Hold it down.
Enter new code, then press lock.
Huh, did you hear that? Enter new code and press lock. In the way.
Enter new code, then press lock.
So you have to do it a second time.
New code accepted.
like that. There's a new code in there. Also, this came with a key fob. Little key fob. Same kind of thing. There's another little button here. You turn this from off to on. You press this key fob button.
Connect your remote.
So with that,
Remote connected.
and just like that, the remote is connected. So with this remote, I can now, I'm going to try this, the door open so you can see it. And then, and looking at this key fob, there's actually two doorknobs on there. Let's see if it's wanting to zoom in on me. It's wanting to focus on me. Let's see if I can get it to focus on this. So you see the yellow and the black. There's two different doors. So the reason that's really extra cool with this is our camper has two doors. Presently, the way this came from the factory, I have a key for the front door and a separate key for the back door. I can actually, if I order from them, I can put in my key code and I can have them match a key. The same key will open that door as opens this door. And because of this little key fob on here, I'll be able to unlock both doors separately. They also allow you from the factory to order the lock kits for your cargo doors that match the exact same key. All right, one thing to note about this, the electronic keypad and the key fob only control this deadbolt lock. It does not control the handle lock. When you lock this handle lock, you can unlock the deadbolt and you can use the key fob. You're still not going to open this. So it's important to note, like when you're camping and you're going to be in and out and locking and unlocking, I imagine we'll probably keep the handle unlocked and just use the deadbolt for security. But like when it's storage, when it's at the house, we'll probably keep all of this locked just to make sure that there's no handle flippers, as we say. They come through the neighborhood just testing things. I mean, they're going to pull on it, it's not going to open. But right now the deadbolt is also locked. After I installed the main door, the keyless entry, and recorded putting that on, we took it camping and I was so impressed with how well it worked. And I really wanted to have everything keyed the same. So I went ahead and ordered another lock for the bathroom door and 3 cargo hatch locks so that now everything can work with just one key. I don't have to have all the different keys, because as of right now on my keyring I have 4 different locks. I have lock for the lock on the hitch, I have a front door key, a back door key, and a cargo key. One of the things that I learned in research is the cargo key is CH751. That is the most cut key in the history of the world because every RV cargo hatch uses that. So everybody in the campground that you're next to has access to your cargo container. The main lock is more than likely the same lock as what everyone else in the campground has because most RV dealerships don't change it. I didn't want to take that chance, so I went around and going to change out all of our locks to the same key. Now, while reaching out to them, they offered us to offer you a 10% discount on all items ordered from their website. Now, I ordered the initial lock on Amazon. They sell products on Amazon. The benefit to ordering from their website is that you get to get all your keys matched. I don't know if you can do that on Amazon. I have not looked, but I know from their website you can order because the key has a little code on it. And when you do the drop down on the website, there are hundreds of key codes. So you want to make sure that your key code is the same. So now I'm going to only have 2 locks on my key ring instead of 4. I'm looking forward to this. Let's go put it on. All right, check this out. Do it with the door open, just like the other one. I did find it handy. Last time I stuck stuff inside the door. This time I brought a little table out here, set it right next to me, so everything can sit on a table. Hoping I'll have less drop screws this time. fighting me. And damn. That's fighting me. That worries me. My alignment is off a little bit. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to back off of all of these. Still going to have them hold the thing together. But it looks like it's aligned just a little bit low. Yep. Well, there we go. Felt it grab. So, important key right there. Don't tighten everything down until you got all 6 screws in. That was just a little bit on the low side. So the screws weren't quite lining up with the holes. Now, we tighten everything down. Perfect. Now I'm going to change this out over here on this side. They have included one of these over there. Mine is okay, but this one is shinier and pretty, and it's got a little more adjustment space. So I kind of adjust it so it slides in and out to make sure the door stays nice and hot and keeps this insulation or this waterproofing rubber snug up against it to keep water out. So all in all, pretty easy installation. The door doesn't really jiggle much. I like that right there. One thing I've noticed, really got to clean up around here, where just wear and tear. This thing is 5 years old. No, 7 years old. So a lot of dirt and grime. We'll clean that up, and we're good to go. One key, works them all. All right, we change out the hatch lock here. This is the main latch that we're in and out of all the time. So it's looking a little rough. So now we just take this. I will say, I've had one of these. One of these was really corroded. I had to hit it with some WD-40. It just unscrews, pops that out. Just that simple. Pop our new one in. You want it to be nice and snug. But you don't want it to go too far. You want to be snug, but not too tight that you squeeze this foam door. You want it to feel firm. Now, I've already bent this to where it needs to be. You want to use the key. I've already done this, but you want to check the key and make sure you know where it's at. I want it to be installed with it turned this way. You may want it to be installed this way depending on how your key is oriented. So you want to pay attention to that. I like mine so it's the same direction as the thumb. So right now we're going sideways to sideways and both are vertical so that I can look at it and know if it's locked or not without having to actually give it a pull. And then with this, tighten this down. And that's it. Now open and close it. So when I put the key in and turn it, I can feel it grab that latch, and that's It's a perfect amount of tension so that it's nice and snug. You may have to adjust that bend a little bit and make sure you have a good, nice, snug grab there. But that feels very comfortable to me. So no more adjustments need to be made. We're good to go. RVLock.com.